vlogs. Back at it again. First of all, is it better with the lights off or on? I mean, I like it when the lights are on, but at the same time when it's off, it feels so much more comfortable. You know, y'all are in this vibe with me, so you know. I just had got some food. Just got me some food. Still figuring out this new routine. This new diet routine. I've been eating a bunch of foods, a bunch of good foods, stuff that's a bunch of foods that are good for me, just straight up. But I'm just now starting to get in this like routine where I'm figuring out like the foods I actually need on the daily, and it's getting better. I'm just so overwhelmed with a lot of energy that, yeah, just got to stay focused, and stay on my toes, on my tens, or the saying. I do that every video. I swear to God. Today I wanted to, of course, check back in with you guys, and I had something on my mind earlier. It was Tesla. That's what I wanted to talk about real quick, is Teslas. I wanted to talk about what I think about it, and yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So I just curious to know, like, why do people hate Teslas so much? I have had interactions with many people who they seem to hate it. Like, they seem to hate Elon Musk and Tesla, and it's crazy because I remember when the Tesla store first came out, back when I was living in Maryland, and I remember the first time I sat in front of a Tesla. I knew this was different. I said, wow, this is amazing. Like, seeing the touchscreen and the dash and seeing all that for the first time, and or like when you go into the store and you see that, like, they'll have the car, and then right next to the car, it's like the frame is like nothing with the battery. It's like you can't even comprehend like what is going on. You just, it just looked really interesting. And then, like, we're all the way here now where we have like the Cybertrucks coming out, and most people I talk to say they hate the Cybertruck, and it does look like a really big, obnoxious vehicle when it's driving by. It literally just screams like but I think it looks pretty cool. I think all Teslas look cool. I think most people hate it because they don't understand it. And one thing I also saw was how when I go through certain comments, I see how people express like, oh, you're not really saving. You're pretty much like spending like how you would spend on gas and stuff. And the funny part is they probably might be right. Like, like, that's the one thing I do notice about when I research things about Tesla owners. It's like they're always worried about how much they're saving compared to, like, if they had a gas car. I think that's like tied to like the identity of their egos, of people who have Teslas. Is like, I'm saving money because I have an electric car. But man, this is so good. This is so good. But the funny thing is, it doesn't even matter for real. Like, I feel like you should just get the car that you like and, like, subscribe to it. Like, like, who cares about saving? Like, you're literally like it's like you're in a tie with the car. It's like, what are you saving? Like, what are you using the car for? So, like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense to, like, buy a car without the intent of using it, but like still worrying about saving. So being with that said, I'm oh wait, what was I thinking? I just had it on in my mind. See, my whole thing with like saying that those people were probably right about the people who spend just as much. They probably are right. Like, are you really saving if you have a car? Like, let's think about it. Like, it's not free electricity. It's not like there's one big power plant in the middle of nowhere that like sends out beams of light to all the Teslas and they get to just roam the planet free while like, we're stuck paying for gas. Like, come on, dog. If it was really like that, like, we would all like, come on, we would all be on that. They clearly like got some type of technology to where they can sell the electricity and like cap it and bottleneck it like a phone service or something. It's weird. It's like, and then they have all these subscriptions and tiers, and man, they really like are pimping out electricity and selling it. I mean, that's just, consumerism. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Or no, I'm sorry. That's capitalism. Capitalism. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah. Elon Musk is a smart man. You can't get mad at him. He's just the person that got the idea to even do it in the first place. If it wasn't him, somebody would have been doing it. But I still think that even if you're saving a little bit by using Tesla cars, I think that I just like the fact that they look different and they're a mark of the new times that we're in. If you really get what I'm saying, like the car is symbolic to like this cyberpunkish 2077 future we have ahead of us, and I think that's what makes it so attractive to me, at least. And also one thing I do notice that I see, of course the bus sits right there. There's always like, when I'm always by myself, when I swear, like when I go places, I think I said this in the other video, when if I could pick anywhere on the planet, somebody will literally be right there. So it's like the simulation somehow does it. But and then now I'm losing my train of thought, worried about them when I was already talking to you guys. But what was I saying? Oh, with Tesla, like, if you notice, I'm gonna tell you one of the main reasons why I really like it. When the Tesla cars are coming down the street, if you notice, when you look at it compared to like non-Tesla cars, man, the Teslas they're on a whole different frequency, man. Literally. I'm not trying to sound like a super nerd or anything, but like it completely like changed how I look at cars. And like, while I probably won't get one because like I'm happy with like what I have now, and overall I'm just happy just to have like a nice car. Like a nice car is a nice car, and how you use it is how you use it. So like, I don't have no like primal like lust for getting one, but if it fell out the sky in my hands, like I would definitely like drive it. But one of the things I will say is like, when that car is literally coming down the street compared to like any other non-Tesla car, it just looks way cooler. Like, I'm telling you, use your eyes when you see it next time. It literally exposes everything else. Like, I don't care if it's a BMW, a Mercedes, a Aston Martin, Bugatti, I don't care what it is. The tech of the electric in there, it allows it like when it comes down the street, it's like gliding through the air. It's so smooth. But like and when you look at it next to a regular car, it makes the regular car look like it's doing like this to get somewhere, and then like the Tesla just seemingly glides, and like that's what catches me. I always noticed it. I always like looked at it, and I could never put it into words before, until pretty much before I made this video. Like I'd say like a couple of weeks before I made like this video, within the last month or two, I've really like noticed it. But I just really appreciate the way it just kind of like glides through the air with like no, it just tells you that it's a different type of technology on the road. And that's one of my favorite things about it. I feel like that's a nice smooth drive, man. I know that I might have to just go and test it out just to get like, you know, I don't want to like necessarily like save my money and like invest in it, especially if like, I mean technically there's really no use for it for me, you know, other than to say I would have a Tesla. So if anything, I would have to test drive it just to get that fix, because I know it's nice. I know it's nice. And yeah, that I wanted to say that about that. I think it's cool how they're different in comparison to cars, and I do think people don't talk about it enough, how like, I don't know if the technology for that, maybe you guys know, or maybe this video, I've never seen nobody ever talk about this the way I did. Like how a Tesla car's, like if you're sitting at a light and you see a Tesla car coming down, and then you see another car coming down, just look at the Tesla. Look how it comes down the street. That's not a car, man. That's something else with wheels. And it doesn't look bad either, like to the eye. It looks like, yeah. I think people hate it because maybe it's uncanny to them, you know. There's people still that are in love with like the idea of like the 60s and 70s Mustangs and Corvettes and stuff, and there's people who are stuck in time, you know. But you trying to, and then imagine you're stuck in time, and then you're seeing like all these electric cars and stuff go through public, and yeah, I could see how that'll ruffle some feathers, but who cares? And I do think the Cybertruck looks cool. I like the light bar. The light bar is absolutely genius. It's actually sick. Like there's no way you can say that's not cool. It literally looks like Iron Man. I don't even know how he pulled that off. The light, when it's coming down from the front, it looks so cool. For some reason, the side view of the car is so awkward. It's like, it looks like it's like really huge, and like I just can't like get past the side view. The side view is not my favorite. The back view is, it looks so small from the back, like because of the way the proportions are, I guess. But it just, I guess I really only like it from the front. And I watch videos of the POV, and like, you know, it's pretty much what I expected. So like, that's pretty much what turns me off about it, is not that the actual design of the car, but I mean, it's just that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like the design language of the car is different, but it's still a Tesla. So it's not like, I think that's just what it is. Like he's breaking the barriers on like what a car should look like. And I'd say he pretty much hit that with the Cybertruck. Maybe the Tesla at first was a little uncanny and it looked different, but when you see Teslas come down the road, like regular ones, they still look different, but like you kind of more accept it. It's like, it's just a different car. But when that Cybertruck is coming down the street, nah. That's a sign of, to me, I take that as a sign, like, man, there has to be more coming. Like, that's not going to be the only one standing out like that on the road. That, I think that's breaking us down to get us like prepared for this like cyberpunk esque like future we're headed towards to. And yeah, that's pretty much my take on that. That's pretty much my take on the Cybertruck. And oh, another thing I wanted to talk about is oh yeah, Tesla's in the graveyard. Man, I've seen, so when I saw like the video of the Teslas in the graveyard, I literally like jumped out my seat and like spit. They show these videos of these Tesla cars going into graveyards, and like I guess the cameras pick up on like ghosts in the graveyard, and I said, wow, that's actually insane. Like till this day I'm still baffled, and like there's so many different videos in different states of people taking their Tesla in different models. So it's like, this can't be fake. Like you're telling me like all these cars are pulling up to graveyards and their cameras are picking it up. And I know those cameras are good because, you know, it's Tesla, like, but whatever tech is inside of it, it clearly lets it pick up on an energy signature inside the graveyard. So I mean, it's like happening in real time. It's like you can't deny it. like it's going viral. Like it's not even viral. Like, how can you fake different videos of different people getting into their different Teslas across different states, and they visit grave sites, and the camera picks up light signature, like it picks up it picks up the people. I said the people. Let me slow down. I get too ahead of myself. The camera, and I also had a long day, kind of tired, but I'm here for you guys. It's like the camera, whatever technology is in the camera is allowing itself to pick up those light signatures in the graveyards. And, you know, I don't think it was done like that on purpose. I think somebody figured it out. I think somebody with a Tesla probably drove through a graveyard, maybe to go visit a family member or something. You never know, graveyard things, and they seen that. Like, I don't, like, you know, who thinks of that? Like, who thinks of like, I have a Tesla, I'm gonna go to the grave site and check for something? Like, who would have, where are these videos of these, where are the videos of the other cameras? Let's see something real quick, y'all. Where are the videos of where are the videos of the other camera technologies that are doing this? Like, please help me, point me to it. Like, why is Tesla picking up paranormal activities and it's going viral? Like, that's actually pretty darn funny. But yeah, I do think there's something strange with Tesla. See, I told you. See, look, watch. Dude, they have all this space, and he'll walk right past the car. I'm telling you, man, it's just strange. But yeah, I do think it's something very, very strange that Teslas are picking up paranormal activity. And I mean, not really, because let's break this down. I mean, there is paranormal activity going on in the graveyard. Let's, like, are we really denying that like, if you could hold up any camera to a graveyard and you saw a ghost, would you actually be surprised? It's just strange that like what is the tech that is in Tesla's camera that does that? Because I don't see any other videos of anything else that does this. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Tesla's picking up paranormal activities is definitely strange. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to give my take. That's what another thing I wanted to do for you guys. I'm trying to start to do the reaction videos. That's what I really wish I did for this. I was just kind of tired today, and I genuinely didn't take the time to do that. But I'm gonna figure out how to do those like reaction videos where like I can show you guys the video and like react to it. Cause I think like the way I talk and like how I would like to entertain, I think like that's definitely going in like the bag of tricks of videos that I roll out, definitely. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to check in with you guys and talk about today, was just my thoughts on the Tesla cars and the Cybertruck, and what I seen about the paranormal activity. You know, just it is what it is. But strange marketing, I feel like, for Elon. Like, I feel like he knows this. Like, he gives me the vibes, the type to like hear, like, I don't know, just like, oh well, like the dude is like nonchalant about everything, and you know, can't really get mad at him. He's just a guy with the vision, and he does what he can to bring the vision to life. So you gotta respect him. There's nothing you can really do. But listen, I am very, very, very tired. Like, oh my goodness. I do have a lot I want to share with you guys. I'm gonna, you know, keep on rolling these videos out. Whether I take you guys with me somewhere, or we have these, you know, these car sessions. These car sessions are pretty lit. These are my favorite. And when I'm figure out how to do more of these reaction videos, where I put the video in there and react to it, that way, you know, we can all be in the same page. If there's something like I want, you know, to talk about, and I want both of us to be in depth with. So being with that said, I'm gonna close this video out, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. I'm out.